to go to church tonight. Love it. This is the only Bible. Well, if you would, I always have a tendency of holding the thing upside down. The only Bible I will ever use. KJV, and it's been used. It's starting to get the letters wore off of it, but there's none other like it. It's going to be a great Wednesday night in church. I just know it is. There ain't nothing better than starting fresh. There's just not anything better than starting over again. Just got done putting grease in this Discbine, grease to 4. Here, you can clearly see there's a good helping of grease. Where grease need be, them two there, those two there. There are one there, it's on that side. Greases that lift arm. Grease there. And grease down here where grease again needs to be. I think the problem where we went wrong with that other machine, that other Discbine. Oh, anybody that loves this thing here, this is absolutely stupid. Because, well, you need 2 hands to kind of open it, and why it is catching on that, I have no idea. Somewheres down the line this thing got broken before we bought it, and nobody, oh, right there's where it's catching on the bolts right there, because this whole door is broken. You can obviously see that body line there. The door kind of, you know, wants to slope downhill, and but you know what, the thing latches. This is an utterly stupid design. There was nothing wrong with the strap that held the thing on, like on the old Discbine. We know now where we went wrong with that other machine was we didn't grease this enough, and there are a lot of grease fittings on this. One there, there's one there, there's one back in behind the guard here somewhere for the CV joint. You gotta put this thing at different, you gotta swing the tongue in. Right now it is straight, because well, to get to that CV joint, there's a grease fitting there. There are the usual grease fittings. There's one here. There are 2 down here for that shaft. Down there, there is, I believe, 3 for that one, and 3 for this shaft here. They are a pain in the butt to get to. And then there are 2 for that gearbox right there on that shaft. And but that's why the shaft broke on the other machine, was we didn't grease it enough. And we now it's trial and error. You know what, I think, yeah, this here needs pushed back in. No? I don't know. At least the door shuts like it should. I don't know, I feel like there should be a strap or something there, but to each your own. It's greased, it's maintained, and now we're gonna go get put the 6120 on the Tether. The one thing I like about this Discbine is this T-handle back here. That's a really, really nice addition to this machine. I didn't get that there. Because all you do, let it down and it snaps in place. Yeah, it takes two hands, but you know what? Putting the thing back down is a whole lot easier because it was a two-handed operation on the older machine that we got rid of. How would you do? Well, because the older machine, when you would have this up, it would latch, and then you would play heck trying to get the thing unlatched to let the side shield down. This one, all you do is you just pull it down and it latches in place like it should. So, don't remember. No, this one's still, you gotta pull it over and then let the curtain, or let the front down. I like how the curtain overlaps this, and I made this one here wider, so that way you don't have to worry about clips or anything. I like that a whole lot better than the clips, because clips can get broken, and you guys can see how much more that overlaps. And no, that is not torn. That is how that is supposed to be. It's just a better design, I should say, for these newer machines. Do, however, need to blow this baler off again. I'm going to hook the 3010 to it. I've shown blowing the baler off when we were got done with straw. We were switching over to hay because straw is a lot more flammable than hay is. But we're going to hook the thing up and take it out back and blow it off. But before we even do that, we need to deal with that 6120. Hook it up to the tether and grease it. I know what happened. The thing's sunk in the ground. Actually, we need... Push this thing back a little bit. Oh! That's not good. Darn it, what the heck, put this thing here. No! Darn it. Why? Put the stupid ass thing on a frickin' slope. Stupidest idea ever. Damn it. I know what happened. Damn it. Oh, pain in the butt. Okay. I need to grease this. So I know what happened here is I was not the one to put the thing here. Didn't put the leg down, but like I said, I did not put this here, so I didn't think the thing would tip back like that. But I guess there's just that much of a pitch on the ground that you get the thing over center, and up in the air the hitch goes. But it's all hooked up anyhow. Well, it'll be hooked up once the rope is hooked up to pull on these here, and that is what the rope goes to both sides. When you pull on the rope, it pulls on those there. You activate your hydraulics, and you can let the wings down. Nah, I don't like this angle. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah, getting ready to grease that thing. On top, it's right there. It's the grease. I believe there's only one that greases this here. What I always do whenever I go to hook or grease like a PTO shaft, that comes apart on the back end as well. And I'll show you what I mean by that. Hey, now is this back here, because it comes apart, so that way you can grease the thing right. You can see what you're doing. I think you can even actually, whoa, I'm trying to balance this thing on my shoulder. You can actually take and reverse. Yes, you can. It makes it a lot easier Where are you at? Don't tell me you're at the bottom. You can spin it on the tractor end, just like I've done. I'm spinning on the tractor end, but it don't seem to like it. And of course it is on the bottom of somewhere you are. You pain in the butt. These things are definitely finicky when it comes to greasing them, and it is on the bottom. It is right. It's right there, and that one greases us here. I just had it a minute ago. I thought it didn't. It moved. Come on. That's why you take and you cut these guards off. Ouch. Or at least I want to anyhow. And then all you do is you put your stand down like that. You put it back in. Maybe spin it over on the come on here. Now sometimes what you got to do back here is sometimes you have to take and turn this to get you son of a bitch. There are, it's humid out. There's what? That one there. There's that one there that I didn't get. There. That is all greased. Dad's going to go mow hay, and we're just getting stuff ready so that way we can just hook onto it and go. It's always a good idea for anybody that is a content creator of any sorts to carry extra batteries with you, because that last segment, I don't know what it all got. Actually, keep the good batteries in the right pocket, put the bad battery or the dead battery in my left pocket. So need to adjust some rubbers. The way I go about doing that is with sockets first and foremost, just because they're a lot easier to, I can already tell you that's the wrong size, to go after and see just what the heck size you need. It's not the one that needs smaller yet. That needs adjusting. But you know what? We will figure it out, and I'll be dang, they are metric. So when you figure out what size they are, it looks like a (9A). 9A, whatever the heck size that is. I mean, whatever size it is, because I was just going to get a wrench and just, go off of that. But, hey, at least I know it's metric. I'm thinking maybe it's either that one. That one might be too big, but I'm not sure. Just for the heck of it, I'm going to, too big. Oh, what the heck? Huh. I don't know. I'll figure it out eventually. So it is a 10 millimeter. Yeah, nope, that's not gonna fit. Do I need overkill? Not really, but it's... Ouch! Oh, there's a little button back there you push and you put that together. Oh, good grief. So it's this bottom one down here that needs adjusting. I have no clue what size this V9. That's a funny looking one. But it fits. It's just that our ratchet is a little bit overkill. Oh no, I think I got a ratchet that yeah, a little overkill. You know what, I got an easier fix for this. So I ditched the ratchet idea, went and got just another wrench. What in the world is this? No. The 10 millimeter fits it. Why is the ratchet end of the wrench? I got no clue. Oh, because I'm tightening it. Duh. Oh. What you do is you loosen these things up a little bit. just like such. And then you take and slide them up the hill. I always thought you wanted these things down, but so that way the teeth didn't try and spread themselves apart. But for all the more that I know about the correct way to set these, maybe I could be wrong. I do not know. There. I think that's where you would want them. I'm pretty sure that's how you want them. Because what the purpose of those things are to do, this one here is not out of adjustment. Is, we can actually show you on this one here, if they are down too far, they won't do their job. Or if they're missing, what they're supposed to do is keep these things together so that way you don't have any broken teeth. Say this thing were to pick up some dirt or something, they won't break off as easy. Get that all done. I want to look at the Zem real quick. There was a certain way that Dad said the gas cap's supposed to go on this thing. It's supposed to go off to the right a little bit. I want to start this thing up real quick, see if it runs any better or not. I guess it does. Oh, I don't know. Not worried about it. You guys to see now why I like rain caps. Turned around the other way because they're twice as noisy going down a road or just driving around the farm versus the muffler being spun 180 or so. I wanted to put the tractor in here this time, so that way I don't have to bounce over that concrete lip in that building over there. That's the only place we got to put the tractor. And I don't want to break any teeth, hence why it's important to back stuff up or get it off to one side or the other when you're not going to be using it for a long period of time, like this John Deere 7810. So that way I have room to put other things in front of it, like I said, if we're not going to be using it for a long period of time. You know what? I can do better than that. I can do better. I mean, yeah, I got all this wasted space here, but at least the Tether is under cover in case it rains. And it's all that matters. So it took us a couple of minutes to make some floor space for a good reason. Stuff's expensive, and what better way to preserve it is with grease and to keep it indoors.